everyone. Okay, so we are December 28th, I believe, and I spent all day and a little bit this morning cleaning my room. And when I mean cleaning, I mean purging. So I went through, I wanted to start over in January as a fresh, clean slate. No guilt about having too much product and stuff like that. So I did a purge. I'm going to show you what I purged. This table here is everything that I'm purging. So look at that mountainous stack of paper. And then over here you can see the cardstock. These are all stamps. This is all like embellishments and lace and stuff like that. This is more. And then that's stuff I have to put in my project life and stuff like that. But so I want to show you some differences that are in this room. So I did a room tour, I think last year. I'm just closing the door because I've got laundry going. So this is new here. Not the new cupboards, but new moved around. So I've got my printer and my selfie there, as well as, you know, I've got my printer paper here, scoring board and mats and stuff like that. And these are 8.5 by 11 pieces of pattern paper, as well as some cardstock. That's all 8.5 by 11. These are going to be finished layouts that I have done. This is all 12 by 12 cardstock. So I went and I purged all my colored cardstock. All I have is white, black, gray, craft, and cream. And I have lots of cream because I bought it when I was a close to my heart consultant, so I have a lot of cream. But that is all the cardstock I have. This is all Tim Holtz and Graphic 45. I have some new things going on coming in 2015, so that'll be something you guys can look forward to in videos later. These are some 12 by 12 paper pads that I will probably put on a different rack. I'll show you that in a minute. Here's pictures. My mist is still in here. Here's all my Tim Holtz embellishments. This is like tags and stuff like that. And then this is baker's twine and some leftover ribbon that I wanted to keep. So that part has changed, but somewhat the same. This part here is pretty much the same. You can see my paper rack. I'm sorry, I'm shaking because I'm holding the camera, but my paper rack has diminished quite a bit. This used to be really full. I'll just move that apron out of the side. Sorry. Try to move that apron so you can see. But yeah, I got rid of a lot of paper. So you can see, like, even between each paper row, there's not very much in each one. So you can see, like, there's very little. So I just wanted to go through and just purge some of the stuff that I knew I wasn't going to use. And then I have up here an 8.5 by 11 that, or actually I think this is, I don't know what size this is, but it's by Prima and it's a coffee line I really like. So I'm going to finish using that up. Scraps, cardstock scraps, as well as a project that I'm trying to finish as soon as I finish all the pictures. The washi tape, which I had 2 drawers, now I'm down to 1. And it's not even full. These are all the same, except I've purged again quite a bit. So Brad's Flare and paper clips. This one is chipboard elements. This one is sewing and sequins. This one is kind of like epoxy or dimensional items. So you can see, like, I've got some of these dimensional hearts, a flare badge, you know, epoxy stickers and stuff like that. And then there's rub-ons on this side as well. So I don't have that one labeled. This one is die cut. So this one is really full. So this kind of shows me that I need to work on that. These are tags, bags, and transparencies. Not very much left in here because I did purge quite a few. This is stickers. There's a die cut in here though, but this is all stickers that I'm trying to use up. These are wood elements. So wooden cork. So you can see that. This one's empty, this one's empty, this one's empty, and the last one's empty. So I've got room to grow there, which hopefully I don't. This is for a challenge I have coming up with Sandra. These are all my wood veneer, my extra wood veneer that I have sorted out. It's both sides. And then, of course, stickers, stickers, stickers. I have other stickers in here, too. Like, if I show you here. Like I've got anything alpha, I guess, is in here. Then this is pretty much anything adhesive. So, whether it's pop dots, glue sticks, just whatever is glue in there. This is extra, like, larger sheets of glue, as well as this is a clear sealer, and then my big ATG gun, which I can't find refills for anymore. And then these are all my Zutter kind of like binding things. I paid a lot of money for them, and I still have my bind it all, so I don't really want to get rid of them. And I do use them every now and again. This has gone down quite a bit, so I don't want to get rid of them. Roscog cart has all of my paints and mixed media and stuff like that. I had to find another container for some of them, so I'll show you that in a minute. Then what I want to show you is these are brand spanking new. So Wade put these up for me last night, and these shelves are actually meant to stand tall, and you put them face to face, so like this would match up to this, and then you stand it up tall ways and you put it up against a cabinet, so that way you have shelves on the end side of a, say like a mirror fixture. We have a tall mirror piece in our bathroom, and they were supposed to sit on the end, but we didn't have the room for them, so they're my handy dandy little shelves. And I don't remember what they're called. But anyway, I've got paint brushes up here, and then in this one, scissors. These are all, what do you call it, date stamps. And this is all like paint brushes, palette knives, charcoal pencils and stuff like that, which I'm trying to find something else to put my charcoal pencils in. And then I've got my artwork back here, as well as I've got my artwork there, and then a little canvas that Sandra made me, some of my stamps. These are all enamel dots that I have to use up. Distress markers, distress spritzer, pens, and then Sharpies. And then these are extra little bags. And then this is Ink of Gold ink. This one's empty. This little tray just to hold stuff. These hold, these are Project Life binders. This is the Heidi Swap travel album. And then this is my December daily. So little projects that I'm working on. This one holds my color blue mist, and there's two in there, if you could see, like 2 rows, which is nice because these, I had a hard time finding a spot for them. And then just other little glues and stuff, and other little mists, and some stamps, and some water sprays. This is what I'm excited about. I have my 6x6 paper pads up here. I purged a whole bunch, but I'm hoping since I put them up here and they're right above my paper rack, that I'll be able to use them a lot more efficiently. So I'm kind of excited about that. So then nothing has really changed over here. I just have my art journals that I'm working on, some other books, and those are classes that are in those binders. Project Life containers, so nothing fancy. Those are those, what do you call it, Antonius containers. So I've got my 4x6s, 3x4s, and then extras, so those. Then pretty much this is all the same, except for that whole row is just extra stuff that I'm not using right now. Like empty containers or extra little paper trimmers and stuff like that. So I've got my golden paints in this container now. So when I want to go paint or do art journaling, they're all in this container and I can see them. And this has all like art journaling stamps. So Tim Holtz, you know, my Donna Downey ones are back in here. Let's see, they're back in there. As well as I've got some of my stencils and rubbing plates and stuff like that in there. So I like that. It's kind of easy at hand. These are all the same. I didn't change anything out of them except purge a bit of stuff. So again, perfect pearls and paste, glitter. This one's empty because it had something in it. I don't remember what, but it had the enamel dots and I moved them. This has the embossing powder, re-inkers, distress stain and glitter glue, alcohol inks. This one's empty because it had buttons in it. I got rid of all my buttons. And this has the ink tools and then the little blender pads. This little side over here hasn't changed that much. I did purge out a lot of stuff that was in here. So this is just kind of like, I've got extra little hook pieces here, pencil cases. These are kits that I had made. So if I want to just, you know, not think about something, I've already coordinated it. So I can just pull out a kit and work on it. And then these are chipboard pieces. So I'm going to try and work on those. Paper trimmer, little baskets to put stuff in. Those are Project Life bags, paper towel, baby wipes. These are my stencils. Oops. My stencils are in here. And then my Project Life, or my page protectors are in these two. And then this is just computer crap, so that's not important. And then up here, I have glue sticks, kind of boring stuff up at the top. Glue sticks, popsicle sticks for mixing stuff. That is just bags and little bins to mix stuff up in. Or like if somebody wanted to take a bag, they can take a bag out of there, or a container to dump stuff in. Embossing powder, those are stamps that I paid a lot of money for and I really need to use those. And those are those little stamp presses. Now I have all of these stamps divided up into kind of categories. So I've got kind of like sentiments and alphas in this one here. And then in this one, it's borders and backgrounds. And this one is images. This one is Christmas. These ones are larger alphas and extra little bags at the bottom. And this is kind of like my mixed media, you know, if there's stuff in here that I want to use up, I'll pull that out. And if I have like any leftover alphas, I'll throw them in here so that way I can use them on an art journal page. This is pretty much the same, except I have lots of empty space because I purged out a whole bunch of stuff. So I have all my 8.5 by 11 cardstock that didn't fit in the bottom there. If it's there, some specialty papers. This is watercolor paper, so kind of more specialty paper. Envelopes for mailing out stuff. Canvases over there. My little die cutting machine, a big cutter, and then there's like the dies and stuff like that for it. This is like a box that's an empty selfie box, and I have all my ink for my printer here, and then on the back side that is the actual stuff for the selfie. So it's all right close to it. Everything up there is pretty much the same. So then when we come down here, sorry I'm making you guys sick. This is like the Project Life binder that I'm working on right now, so that's 2014. And then that's a classroom that I'm just printing the stuff out and I'll put it away when I'm done. Sewing machine, light, silhouette, packages and stuff for friends that have to go out. A drawing that I had, or painting that I had made. And then when it comes down here, I've got my like non-stick mats, as well as the silhouette mats in here. And just like a little, what do you call it, USB cable thingy. Rags. Then empty. These are just Ziploc bags to put stuff in. Empty. And then this is like tools, so, you know, big punch, corner chomper, or no, this is the, what do you call it? The crocodile. That I should get rid of, actually. This is a glue gun, and then more glue sticks down there. So there's that. So I've got a nice space for somebody to sit here if they wanted to come over and craft. Space here for somebody to come over and craft. Then over here, I have, this is kind of like my tools. So I've got blocks, you know, just little, you know, staple, other blocks, the X-Acto knives, rubber gloves, pens, pencils, just kind of like a whole bunch of stuff in there, just tool-wise. So inks, more inks. This one has other little tools in here that are kind of different than the other ones that I use, but not as often. Empty. And then the last one has punches in here, which I got rid of a whole bunch, so I was excited about that. And then in this corner, if I need to get back in here, this is just kind of like office stuff, so it's not used very often, but if I have to, I can just roll this out and get at it. This has stickers in it and wax paper at the bottom for doing art journal and tissue paper. And that is pretty much it. So you can see I have a lot more counter space. A lot of stuff is off the counter now, so I'm excited about that. And hopefully it stays off the counter. This is my little project totes that I use. And right now this one's all December daily, so I'm going to try and use it up. I found a whole bunch of Christmas stuff when I was cleaning up, so I want to use that up if I can. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys want to have me go into a little bit more detail on each of the sections that I showed you, just put that in a comment below. But yeah, for the most part, it's pretty simple. I just cleaned up a lot. So New Year's resolution was to start purging, and I accomplished. So yeah, thanks everybody for watching. Again, if you have any questions, leave them in a comment below, and I will talk to you later. Bye.